History kicks ass. There's no two ways about it, really. From man's earliest origins onwards, this species has produced some utterly badass men and women. They can be kings or queens, they can be heroes or artists, they can be poets and writers and thinkers galore, it doesn't matter. In the few thousand recorded years of the several 100,000 years that mankind has mastered this planet, it has successfully spat out a cavalcade of monsters and madmen, sinners and tyrants and all-around gits. But that isn't what we're here today to talk about, oh no. This is kick-ass history. This is where we come for all the heroism, the amazing feats of willpower and ingenuity, and that all-around glorious spark that makes humanity what it is. Let's start this off nice and simple. Monarchs, kings, queens. We still have one over here. And clearly she eats her Weetabix every morning. Most simple system of government, other than who has the biggest bag of scalps. A dude rules. His eldest son inherits the throne after being groomed from an early age to rule when his time comes. Unless he dies, or the king doesn't leave an heir. Then civil wars or disagreements play out. Everyone plays a game of politics and backstabbing until a new monarch, even if it isn't a particularly good monarch, is put in their place. Actually, it's not that simple a form of government now that I think about it, as soon as that basic formula falls apart. We're here today to talk about a man who was faced with the basic formula falling apart. A man faced with utterly insurmountable odds that stood up against him. A man who stood against a band of marauding invaders that had swept through his neighbouring kingdoms and came knocking on the door of his, only to emerge stronger and triumphant. I speak, of course, of Alfred the Great. The year is 849 AD. Alfred, son of Ethelwulf, King of Wessex, is born in Oxfordshire. He is the youngest of 4 brothers, each of them in front of him for the line of succession. He was a sickly child, known far more for being clever and well-read than he was as a powerful combatant. But strength is irrelevant without courage, and this was a king with a surplus of courage. His life probably would not have been an exceptional one as the youngest Prince of Wessex, whose reign was preceded by 3 brothers, had it not been for one factor. Arriving by longship from the Danish shore, their hearts set on conquest and glory, the Viking horde approached. Led by Ivar the Boneless, their goal was simple. Smash the kingdoms of Anglo-Saxon England, sacrifice their kings to Odin via the Blood Eagle, and take for themselves the lands of the Anglo-Saxons. Alfred and King Aethelred, brother number 3, fought valiantly against the Viking horde, trying to keep them out of the neighbouring kingdom of Mercia, but to no avail. By 870 AD, the Vikings were at their doorstep, and the time of war had arrived.